Morning. It's a beautiful, cloudy, rainy day today. Well, it's not really rainy, it's like drizzly. And I took the opportunity today to put in some tomatoes into this bed, along with some onions that I had planted previously. And I also have some more onions that I need to put on the other side of this bed. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you along as I finish up these last two. Over there I have Rutgers. I think it's 6 of them, and this over here is 4 Japanese tree fillet. Whenever I plant tomatoes, I try to make sure that the hole is a good depth so that it covers most of the stem. I guess what you really want is to be able to just plant it right at the base of the bottom leaf, because as far as that stem is underneath the ground, it will produce a nice root system. All the whole stem that's exposed to the soil will develop roots. So that's what you want. You want a good anchor, you want a good root system so that it can absorb lots of good nutrients from the soil and all that good stuff. So anyway, I also have this little tip I have for you. I put my, so as not to have to bring every bag of fertilizer. This is azomite, and I have Epsom salt, and I have fertilizer, organic Espoma garden all-purpose fertilizer. So I put them into these Parmesan cheese containers, and this way I can just shake a little bit. I'm not over, I don't know, whatever. I'm not putting in too much. Have better control. And this is fertilizer. And I don't have to carry these big heavy bags with me, which is also really fantastic. This is Epsom salts. Epsom salts are good for, it's magnesium, so it helps stimulate a blossom and fruit production, so that, yikes, I think that was a slug. Yuck! Anyway, so I put a little bit of Epsom salts at the beginning when I'm first planting them. I should actually be doing this throughout the summer, but more often than not, I forget. Maybe it gets 2 applications a year, or for one summer. And that's usually is fine. I can't say that I normally have a massive production of fruit, but it's not shabby. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this up, and then I have some other things I want to do. I wanted to kind of show you that I cut down some of my grasses that were growing along the path. I used just my regular hedge clippers because I don't have a strimmer or a weed whacker kind of thingamajigger. So, but it worked just fine. It did a lickety split, and now I have wonderful grass clippings that I can put onto my tomatoes and my potatoes. So I'm going to do that. But before I do that, I'm going to try and do some weeding in here, because this is just really terrible. I wanted to bring some hay from the house. Actually, it's straw. I wanted to bring some straw from the house, but I didn't get a chance to Well, I just had so many things to bring over, so I just kind of gave that up, and I decided to just come over, get a few things done, because I really don't know how long this weather is going to persist. And it might actually, the rain might get heavier. It was heavier earlier, and then I came out just in time, I guess, and now the weather is cooperating with me. It's just a few drops here and there I'm feeling. Anyway, like I said, I have some things I want to get done. I want to plant some artichokes on the other side, and I want to finish planting the onions on this side of the bed. I don't have that many, but I have a few. I have enough that I could probably get most of that edge done. I think I still have a lot of tomatoes at home, so I think I'm gonna use, I'm not sure, either this bed or this bed for tomatoes. This one here is, as you can see, full of weeds. There's also got carrots in there, and there's beets on that and golden beets. But yikes, I'm gonna have quite a task trying to get these up. I'm trying to figure out where this stuff is. I don't really see anything coming up yet, but I'm sure that this good rain will help. And I also have garlic. I have garlic planted on the edges of this bed, on both edges. I haven't seen that come up yet. They were supermarket garlic. There's one, but it's just, oh, it's nicely rooted though. That's a good sign. Anyway, so, like I said, I got stuff to do, so let me get on with it. Okay, so the last time I was filming, since then I've decided quite a few things, which are fairly revolutionary in my garden. I decided to plant these artichokes in this particular bed. I haven't yet decided what else to put in here. There are some little kale, collard green crosses that reseeded themselves here, and I'm just gonna leave that stuff. There's another artichoke, and over here I planted tomatoes, but you saw that already. Over there I decided to plant cabbages. I planted my first bed of cabbages over there, and then I've had a lot of cabbages left, so I decided to plant them in here. For now, I just kind of weeded a little space to plant each one, because I'm running out of steam, and I want to get these things in the ground as soon as possible. So these actually are like dinosaur kale right here, but the rest of these are cabbages. And I've been kind of working on getting the weeds up. I've been tossing the weeded grasses on the side. That'll help stuff along. And also, I decided to go ahead, and put the cut grasses in between the potatoes and the peas. These are grasses that I had actually just pulled yesterday by the roots, and I'm just going to leave them like that, because they do disintegrate fairly well enough. I may or may not put some grass over here. These have been doing well so far, and they have had a little bit of an advantage, I think, with the mulch, so I won't worry about those just yet. I didn't do anything with these potatoes, but they're doing well. And look at how tall the peas are getting. They're getting so tall. And I don't know if you noticed that I put some supports. I used last year's old blackberry stems that I cut off, and I arched some of them I just put in straight. I weeded this garlic bed. I'm tossing a little bit of organic fertilizer in there for now. And right now I'm putting down a little bit of more fertilizer on these cabbages over here. I guess I wanted to mention that when you put any kind of fertilizer on any kind of plant, it's good to have well, to do it like on a, what's the word I'm looking for, a cloudy day. It's good to do it on a cloudy day when hopefully it's raining, so that the fertilizer can wash down immediately into the roots. And also, the other thing about it is that if you put, like, let's say if you decided not to do that, to put fertilizer down when it's a bright, shiny day and it's the middle of the day and you forgot to water and all that good stuff, it'll actually burn the leaves and you might actually ruin your whole crop just because, you're being stupid or lazy or whatever. So, try to have a little patience and, do things correctly so that you don't suffer huge losses. Yeah. So, like I said, I use these Parmesan cheese things. They're so handy. I just can't even believe that I've been doing this for so many years without using these. I think I just started doing this last year. Anyway, so this here is azomite, rock dust, which it's loaded with a lot of micronutrients and microminerals, which are not present in a lot of soils these days because most soils are leached of nutrients because of overproduction or whatever. Overproduction and lack of replenishing the soil. Just putting down fertilizer, NPK, just plain regular NPK is not good enough actually, because what you want is to be able to provide nutrient and energy to the microorganisms in the soil, not just the plants, because the microorganisms in the soil are the ones that are actually breaking down nutrients, which then the plants absorb. That's actually how it works. It doesn't just work that, they absorb the nutrients. I mean, it does work that way, but the best carrier of the nutrients is through the microorganisms. Anyway, so I wanted to say about the rock dust. When I first started using this, I didn't really notice a difference. But then the following year, I realized that, hey, I haven't had any white fly. I didn't get any white fly the year before. And I had a lot of, I should say a lack of problems with, what do you call them? Cabbage loopers. Not a lack of, but the cabbage loopers were a lot less of a problem that year, the following year. So, unfortunately, I just don't even think to put it down all the time. Just kind of foolish, you would think that, you would learn your lesson. There's just so many tricks, so many things to know, so many things to learn, so many things to remember. I just don't remember them all. There's too many tricks in my head. But yeah, this is like the last of it. I think there's like maybe 3 tablespoons left in here. So I gotta get some more. But anyway, I gotta put a little bit of fertilizer and azomite on the other kale and cabbage bed, and then I'm out of here because my feet are killing me. They really are. So, and the weather has been nice, but I think it's supposed to rain in a few hours, a couple hours or so. Anyway, I think that's it for now, so I'm going to sign off and I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching.